Even though long hair was standard till 200 years ago and every single man had it, today is different story. And you know that only slaves and prisoners and defeated enemies had a humiliation ritual of cutting their hair off performed on them. So only they had short hair, and everyone else, every other man had long hair. But today is different story. Of course, we went through industrial revolution and short hair has become a norm. And long hair, even though it always represented strength, nobility and freedom, today it's not the same. Why? Because food has changed in last 200 years. Before, people used to eat unprocessed food, which was healthy and it was organic. And that's why men used to have much more masculine faces. And with those masculine faces and more masculine frames, not 25-30% body fat, skinny fat guys with a soft baby face, they looked masculine, and that long hair perfectly framed their face. So today, if you want to grow your hair as a guy, you should see first if you fulfill the requirements for it. First is, do you have dimorphic look? Does your face look masculine? Do you have strong jawline? Do you have eyes which are not those prey eyes? They look masculine. You have eyebrows which are actually low set, and I'm using those look maxing terms, but it's the most correct way to describe those things. So basically, if you have dimorphic masculine face, I'm not saying you need to have attractive face. You can have 5 out of 10 face, but if it's dimorphic, it is masculine, that's all you need, basically. Second thing is having a strong and masculine frame. If you are a guy that is 60 kilograms, 65, even if you work out, it doesn't matter. In shirt, you look small. People are just gonna joke around and say that you are Jesus. You don't want that with long hair. So that is extremely important. Third thing is your hair quality, your thickness, your volume, your hair type, your hairline. All those things really matter, because if you don't have proper hairline, you're just gonna seem like a guy who's growing his hair out to hide his weak hairline. And the last thing, which is the most important, do you have discipline to not look good for up to 1 year? Because today I've been getting some comments, why don't you go and cut your hair? Why don't you go to barber? Because it's becoming a mess right now. I'm 10 months in growing my hair out, and it started to become really really bad, It's the awkward phase. But I'm not thinking about cutting it. No way. I decided to do this, and in maybe 5-6 months it's gonna look like a proper hairstyle. And it takes a lot of discipline and mental strength to push through that, and you need to have that. If you don't have that, you're never gonna grow your hair out. All those other things, you can have the best face, the best frame, everything on point, but if you don't have discipline and mental strength to push through when everyone is telling you to cut it, it's not gonna work. You need to be stronger than your ego, because your ego is going to be hurt, because you're not going to look the best, and you're going to have bad days, bad hair days. You wake up and your hair looks terrible. You go to the gym, it looks awkward. People are going to tell you, why don't you cut it? You need to push through that. I'm going through that right now. So yeah, that's basically it. It's going to pay off in the long term. I know it. And that's it for this video.